Okay, not gonna lie, this is actually a little bit of an impromptu video. Hello everyone and welcome to Make Your Mind. I guess this is a video that not only that I will, hopefully that the mod team will get a hold of. I know I sent you guys a bunch of pictures of the egg designs that I already had, but now that I've seen Anthomnia's video, I wanted to go ahead and make some design changes just to give a better perspective as to what the egg should look like for the Gargantuan Leviathan. I have this blue right here that I've been working with. And I've already made a couple of changes. And of the pictures, I don't know if you'll agree with me or not, but I think that this design, because I started out, this was the first one that I did for a Gargantuan Leviathan egg. Now, mind you, this was based on the first version of the actual model. I had not seen the final sculpt yet, or the final computer model anyway. And now that I've seen it, this is basically, this is old news, but I'm going to put that over there. And I've already started work on the new one. This is based on one that I had already started, but I have modified it now to add the specific colors to this. So let me go ahead, I'm going to put this right over here. And I'll make this video slightly short, but for the mod team, this is a video that you will get to see, and also everyone else who is a part of my channel will get to see. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this, and you'll get to see this model. So here's where I'm kind of at. So as you can see, I've got the base right here. This is the base of the egg. These are the tentacles that would be coming off, and this would be like the sort of anchoring points or the mounting points for the egg. I have them sitting in a spiral right here. And I put in the orange coloration like on the Gargantuan model that I'm looking at on my computer. I'll show a picture of it here in just a second. And I've started, since I've noticed that the Gargantuan Leviathan, it's the larger bioluminescent dots going down its body have little blue dots in between. I started doing the same for the egg. So I have blue in between each one of the red bioluminescence. You could change this to orange or whatever, but I wanted to see this as a sort of idea. I have these sort of feelers on the top. Is what I would love to see happen is if this egg, if it were to be, the egg should be big. Because the creature is massive, you can't have a small egg. And I think that what you could probably do, I don't know what mechanics would be involved with this, but you could probably put some kind of a timer mechanic on the egg to actually show sort of how do I explain this? Essentially, the egg is going to be so big that there's no way that it's going to be able to fit. I think that it shouldn't be able to fit inside of an aquarium. However, if you see the egg or you find the egg before it hatches in the mod or in the game, then there should be some sort of a countdown timer, or maybe like a distinct timer, whether it's like 48 hours or 72 hours or something like that, or maybe even like 7 full cycles or 7 full days, 4546B days anyway. And then you come back to the egg, and then when it hatches, the creature then emerges, the Gargantuan Leviathan infant, and then after that, it actually comes out and it's sort of on its own. Of course, I don't think a parent would stay around and protect its young, because it's just so big, and it has to constantly feed. So there's no way that a Gargantuan Leviathan would stick around the sand dunes for however long it takes for the egg to actually incubate. So this is just the sort of idea that I had when it came to the Gargantuan Leviathan egg. That when the infant actually emerges from the egg, you then feed it with something like, you can feed it with a peeper, or you can feed it with a hoop fish, not a bladderfish, but like a peeper or a hoop fish. Or maybe there has to be a specific fish in order for it to eat. Maybe something from the de-extinction mod, like one of the clown pinchers, or an axe tail or something. An axe tail would be interesting, because the axe tail is slightly bigger. And if you fed the axe tail to the Gargantuan Leviathan infant when it emerges from this egg, which I have to admit is already looking absolutely amazing. Oh, I got this wax clay. It loves to stick to my hands and not on the sculpture. Come on, work with me here. There we go. I gotta press down on it. There we go. There we go. All right, back to the sculptured hand. And then after that, the creature would then become loyal to you, like a pet. And it would attack other creatures. Like it would attack things like I mean, I guess this thing could even be. I don't know how big the infant would be, because I'm still not quite sure how big the egg would be. I think the egg itself should be quite huge. I think the egg itself should be bigger than the player. Like, imagine if like 2 or 3 players could fit inside the Gargantuan Leviathan egg. Like, that is how big I think the egg should be. Now, the mod team are the ones who are going to create the. You guys are the ones that are actually going to be making the finished egg. So you guys make it to whatever size you want, because I trust your judgment. I'm just giving sort of my ideas and feedback. And hopefully if you guys want to use those ideas, excellent. If not, then hey, at least I provided what I could. And man, I'm so impressed with everything that's going on, but I had no clue that the final model was going to be done, and the fact that the mod itself is going to be coming out really, 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 really soon. I mean, like, soon enough to where, shoot, hopefully it comes out. I mean, of course, I don't know about the mod when it comes to the egg, or when it comes to the sort of behavioral traits of the infant and whatever, as far as it being a pet, but I'm assuming that could be a patch that's added on later, or maybe an update, maybe a second mod that's added later on. I'm assuming that's what it would be. But this was sort of my idea, because I know that with other creatures like the Sea Dragon Leviathan and the Sea Emperor Leviathan, the eggs were much bigger than the eggs of the typical creatures on 4546B. They were much bigger than normal. And then, of course, the Ghost Leviathan egg, my god, that thing is massive. At least it looks massive, whatever the egg looks like coming off the cove tree. That thing looks huge. And I'm just putting in each one of these individual dots. And I figured I'd go ahead and record this since I was making it. But I got the picture right next to me sort of showing off what the creature is going to look like. I'll pan to that in just a second, but I was going to make this video just to show the mod team if they were interested, and also to acknowledge that, yeah, I've seen the final video. If you saw my impromptu video that I posted a little bit earlier, you saw the fact that I mean, I'm blown away. Every time something new comes out, I'm just blown away with what this creature's got to do. I gotta get Subnautica for my computer. The only time I ever played Subnautica was on console, and I beat the game on console. But man, I gotta get it. I gotta get it for PC, and I gotta do a sort of I guess a sort of first-hand encounter with the Gargantuan Leviathan mod, and also with the De-Extinction mod, and also maybe a couple of other mods. I don't know. But I don't have, like I said, I'm just a small sculptor on YouTube. I'll have to figure out how that setup works and have that provided for you guys. And that's if you guys even want to see it. If you guys would like to see me actually make a video playing the game and actually reacting to seeing the creatures for the first time in the game, leave a comment down below, please. I think that would be cool, but I know this is a sculpting channel, so if you guys don't want me to deviate from the models, then that's totally fine too. I know I've deviated a little bit sometimes in the past, like with my homemade hot sauce video and my homegrown daddle pepper video, but here, moment of truth, the marriage between the egg and the base. Look at that! Wow! Okay. Let me see if I can pick this up a little bit. There we go. So there it is. So that's based on the new colors of the Gargantuan Leviathan. Of course, the colors can also change. And I guess the other thing to do is that since I can see that the body of the Gargantuan actually has scales, so the scales could easily be translated onto this. I wouldn't be able to do it here, not without damaging what was already here. But look at this. This would be my idea for the Gargantuan Leviathan egg, and then there it is from the top. Yeah, line up the top. There we go. So as you can see, I got the 6 tentacles down on that are going to be at the base to make it look like the 6 tentacles coming off of the creature. And then I have the swirl of the egg going up that makes it look like the serpentine body of the creature itself. And then I have the whiskers on the top here with the little bioluminescent blue, just like the picture I'm looking at. And then I have the little orange dot on the top just to give it a little contrast. But look at all those colors. That, I mean, do you guys want, viewers, do you guys want to see the mod team put this in the game? Do you want this to be available? To have this in the game, a Gargantuan Leviathan egg that looks like this? Man, once again, leave a comment down below. Let them know. I've been talking with a member of the mod team on Discord. I've talked to him a couple times and just talking back and forth about designs, and I've given him a bunch of pictures and just ideas that I had, and then this is the latest version. I think that this would be the coolest for the final. I mean, now that I obviously have the better colors and everything, but let me go ahead and take that off here. Sorry, the camera's a little shaky. I'm going to take it out of the mount, and then let's go over here, shall we? So there is the Leviathan right there, and then there's the egg. What you think? Looks pretty good, huh? Put it over here. As you can see, I got the blue on the whiskers, like up there. I got the orange, just like on the tentacles itself. It looks like they're in pairs, and there's also some random dots. And then look, there's the scales. That's what the scales on the creature's body looks like. And that's also going to be slightly transparent, so you can see the skeleton that's on the inside. My goodness. I'm sorry, this came out and it just kind of blew me away, so I needed to make a couple of videos and to talk about this. And then look at that, I got the bioluminescent under the flippers. Wow. And then what do you think? What do you think? Should this be the design for the egg? Leave a comment down below. And if you enjoy videos like this, I mean, this is more impromptu, so these are videos that I normally don't do. But if you enjoy this video, go ahead and leave a like down below. And also remember to subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. Let the team know. Let the team know that this is the design for the egg that you want to see. Let's get a couple of... There's the top view right there. And then the view from the side. Now that is a Gargantuan Leviathan egg. If I've ever seen one, you would recognize that immediately. Alright everyone, that's the end of the video. I hope the mod team, I hope you guys see this. If you're part of the team, leave a comment down below. So tell me what you think. Feedback is greatly appreciated, good or bad. I do not care. And with that, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I will see all of you on the next Subnautica-based sculpture showcase.